Football is the most popular sport in the country by a mile and is often referred to as the passion of the nation. Sadly, the passion for football on the local scene seems to be fading away. There is growing concern about fan attendance to games in Ghana's flagship football league, the Bet Ghana Premier League. Citi Sports attended the league game between Accra Lions and between Chelsea at the Accra Sports Stadium, which had less than 1,000 people in attendance. Interactions with some die-hard fans revealed that they felt the league had lost its spark and attractiveness due to a lack of star power and inadequate promotion and marketing.
Much of the excitement of the league has to reduce. From my perspective, I think there's not much excitement in the league at this moment.
When we were kids, coming with our parents, come and watch football here. I mean, you could see there were a lot of big names, and you could see the players were playing hard. And when you always come to the stadium, you feel that you didn't waste your money to come and watch good football and quality football as well. But in terms of the current standard of the league, I think the players are not up to standard.
Former Betim United winger Kojo Asamoah, who now plays for FK Spartaks in Latvia, was in attendance, and he was of the view that the media has a role to play in the situation.
The media also project the league to the people who has never been to stadium before, because if they keep saying bad things, sometimes what people hear, they try to make effort. Like if I hear that something is happening here, I want to go there. But how did they also project it on there for people to see, or how people hear about it can even push the people to go or not? So I think the media also has a way to make it more interesting for the people who have never seen stadium before. Because if the criticism is more than how they praise the league, it's going to be impossible for people to come to the stadium.
In an interview with Citi Sports, Herman Hesse, supporters chief of Bet Premier League giant Accra House of Folk, felt different issues contributed to the situation we are now witnessing.
Apart from those of us who usually have the opportunity to sit at the VVIP and enjoy the facilities there, if you go down there, the facility there is really horrible. Okay, also the issue of hooliganism, maybe people are still afraid. After the May 9th disaster, attendance is really low. Is it that people are still afraid? Is it that people are still not comfortable? Is it a security situation? Okay, because there are still issues, especially outside Accra and Kumasi, where there are issues of hooliganism at the stadium. So let's look at all these things, and I believe that we should find a solution. But definitely, we must all agree, and you as media people, you are stakeholders, and I am very thankful that you guys have gotten involved, so that we first of all identify what the problems are. The ones I've mentioned may be my opinion. We need to talk to a lot of people. They may also have different opinions, different perspectives.
President of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Okreku, also spoke about the growing problem at the 28th Ordinary Session of Congress held at Pram Pram.
Your fans are far away from your clubs. This is not the responsibility of the FA, it's your responsibility. Gone were those days that one will sit at home and think that if I put 11 players on the pitch, the fans will come and watch. Those days are gone. Because there are other competing entertainment opportunities for every person. If you're not practical, if you're not proactive, if you don't put out strategies that will bring back your fans, believe me, your fans will not come.
The chairman of the Ghana League Clubs Association, Kujo Fianu, in an interview with Citi Sports said stakeholders should have been proactive in dealing with the issue.
I also think that we did not throw the searchlight when the numbers started dwindling. We've waited until it's gotten to, excuse me to say, a hopeless situation before we are now running around to find a solution to it. I believe that if we had pressed the panic button some few years ago, we will have maybe mend our ways of doing things. As I said, we have so many things competing with football. So if 3 o'clock, that is when you should be at a funeral, you should be at a wedding. Most of the venues, no floodlights, where matches can be shifted into the evening. So all these things are playing into what we are seeing now.
The situation regarding the attendance of local league games will have to improve if Ghanaian football is to grow to become a league capable of competing with the best on the continent. It is currently ranked 28 on the Confederation of African Football Association ranking for the 2023-2024 club season. A joint effort from all stakeholders will be required to lift our league to the level where there will be no question about the quality, experience and spark of the league. For Citi News, Edem Kai.